Alright, I know what I said about when this update video was coming, first saying it'd be released with my last video, then a bit later, and then I just kinda gave up coming up with a date for it until now. I deeply apologize for that, but to put it bluntly, my life hasn't exactly been the best recently. I don't mean to trauma dump or guilt trip, and it's not like my life has been horrible, but over the past month or so, some things have happened that have had a lasting effect on my mental health. Again, I don't want to get too much more into it than that, but that's my reason for taking so long on this one. I'm also going to try my best to keep this short and get it straight to the point. So, first things first, I'm just not very great at getting myself to do something. I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but I don't think I'm too bad at making YouTube videos. It's just doing them consistently where I run into an issue. I've had this issue with discipline for a while, particularly since I've started homeschooling, in which it's so incredibly easy to just not do schoolwork. I mean, I'm at home all the time, at my computer even. All I need to do to not do schoolwork and just completely separate myself from it is just open another tab or open another application like Steam and hop right into a game. School's obviously a lot different though than YouTube for me, since YouTube is something I actually love doing. A lot. I know it may not seem like it sometimes, and I really apologize, but I promise you that this is what I want to do more than anything. I know you've probably heard that line a million times before from a friend or maybe even yourself, just wanting to be a YouTuber, but I really, really do. And I've been going at it for a while, and I've been improving my skills gradually in each department, even off camera. In calls or VCs with friends, I'm constantly trying to monitor my excitement in my voice since I naturally am very monotone. And though I obviously still have the same voice, I think I've gotten a lot better at just expressing myself. Of course, this isn't exactly the best video to demonstrate how over the top I can be now, considering the more serious tone I'm taking with this. But I digress. As for what I've been doing, there's actually a channel you can check for that if you want. I'm not super active on there anymore, but for a while I was really active on an alt channel of mine called definitelynotkoro, doing pretty much solely Friday Night Funkin' content, since to be honest, I've loved that game and its many mods for a while, and particularly found interest in developing a mod myself. And to my surprise, I actually got quite a lot of traction on there. Almost 2K subscribers to be exact. Granted, it doesn't exactly have a lot to do with me, as most of my traction came from uploading songs from FNF mods that didn't have an official upload. I didn't intend for them to get even 1% of the views some of them have, as to be honest, it was mostly selfish. I just wanted to listen to the songs myself, add them to playlists, etc. And then they just kind of got a lot of views and I ran with it. I got into charting, which I had wanted to do for a while, and I got a decent amount of views due to the traction my channel already had. Again, trying to keep this short, I won't get any more into it. If you want to check out some of that stuff for yourself, I'll put the link to this channel in the description. Or you could even head to my channel page and go to the channels tab. It'll be under there. I could go on and on, but again, I really want to keep this short and not filled to the brim with information you all don't need to hear. If any of you have any questions though, any at all, feel free to leave a comment and I'll get to it, I promise. Not like I'll have much to sift through, since I'd be shocked honestly if this video cracks over 10 views. Nevertheless, I promise to do it, and I'm also making this video for myself to be honest. At the time of writing the script, I'm planning on trying to get another actual video out soon after this one, but I won't make any empty promises I won't be able to fulfill. And I said this last video, but one promise I will wholeheartedly make is to never take a break like that again. Not a break that abrupt, that long, none of that. I may falter on my weekly upload schedule here and there, but I will at the very least semi-consistently get to uploading YouTube videos again. Hopefully one day getting myself fully and completely back in the groove. Maybe even to the point where I upload more than one video a week. Anyway, enough rambling, I'm going to call it here. Again, any questions or anything at all, feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll get to it. At the very least, I can promise you I'll read it if it's not a question I feel like answering. Thank you for the few, very few most likely, who watched this video and stuck to the end. And I'll see you in the next one.